After weeks of devastating military strikes across the Persian Gulf region, the U.S. and Iran agree to a 2-week ceasefire. A sudden deal following a deadline threat by President Trump to destroy Iran's entire civilization. The Prime Minister of Pakistan playing a major role in the ceasefire agreement with the goal of reopening the vital Strait of Hormuz. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Fisher following all the late-breaking developments tonight. Michelle?
Mark, we heard from President Trump a couple of hours ago on Truth Social, his tone more celebratory. That's a stark contrast to recent messages that the president seemingly used here as leverage in negotiations. President Trump late tonight calling it a big day for world peace. A ceasefire with Iran announced Tuesday afternoon, just as the clock wound down on a deadline the president had set for Iran to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. A lengthy post to Truth Social saying in part, I agree to suspend the bombing and attack of Iran for a period of 2 weeks. The president writing, the decision depends on Iran agreeing to the complete, immediate and safe opening of the Strait of Hormuz. Iran claiming victory after the president's announcement. Statements shared on Iranian state media say it was the U.S. that accepted its 10-point plan. The Supreme National Security Council insisting it will retain control of the Strait of Hormuz and maintain the right to enrich uranium. The statement saying U.S. sanctions should be lifted and reparations paid for war damage.
We have 2 weeks to determine whether Iran can reach an agreement with the United States that the U.S. would find acceptable and vice versa. So it is a positive thing. We should view it as such.
But tonight, any optimism is being overshadowed by the fallout from Trump's threats. Early Tuesday, the president with this grim post saying, quote, a whole civilization will die tonight. And this profanity-laced Easter post saying in part, Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day, all wrapped up in one in Iran.
Many Iranians had told me that they were deeply worried. Some were actually sending goodbye text messages to their friends because they were concerned they could be killed in attacks on Iran's infrastructure.
Pope Leo condemning the president.
Attacks on civilian infrastructure is against international law, but that it is also a sign of the hatred, the division, the destruction the human being is capable of.
The world and innocent civilians in Iran bracing to see if the ceasefire holds.
I do think that many Iranians will feel relieved, although I'm sure they're still concerned about what might happen after that 2-week reprieve.
And as for next steps here, Pakistan's prime minister has now invited delegations from both the U.S. and Iran to Islamabad Friday for negotiation talks. Mark?
Michelle Fisher, thank you. Stay with Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of each twist and turn with the war in Iran and how we're being affected here in Southern California. We're on top of the new developments on air, online, and wherever you stream ABC 7.